Hi, everybody. I think I got my car up. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I think it's just me vibrating. That's what it feels like. I've been sitting here listening to music probably for like 3 or 4 minutes. I just pulled up. It's I think it's 74 degrees. Um, just after. Oh, it's 1:32. So, anyway, I come down here because I finally got out. Made a couple videos. Been watching other videos, and now I need to go get some exercise. Well, it's a nice day. I've been waiting for this. It, I should work out more in the wintertime, but I don't like getting out like I used to. I remember that too, always getting out in the rain in shorts and flip flops and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know if it's the atmosphere or the environment. I think it's probably the environment as well because I'm in the city and I don't really want to go walking around at night. Um, I mean, when I was out in the country and stuff, the only thing I'd have to fear, if anything, would be wolves or bobcats or bats, flying bats. But the only thing that would really seem to bother would be the flying bats. They used to freak me out because I used to go running living out in the countryside. I used to go running at night to like my grandmother's house. It's like um, about a mile and a half away, and I realized because I was always in track and stuff like that in grade school. But when I got in high school, I didn't do track. I should have though. Um, but at night, I would when I'd run, it was so interesting because it would. Oh, I got something in my eye, a bug. It would seem like um, very very short time seem really fast compared to when I run in the daytime from over there. I mean, I walk too, but it's just easier to run because when I was growing up, I was hyper. I'm a hyper child. I'm kind of been slowing down on my hyperness, but I had a high metabolism, so I was constantly running and cleaning the house and doing gardening, and it was like I was on this natural wire. I mean, the only thing I was drinking back then too was like Kool-Aids and Pepsi and Orange Crush and Strawberry Crush. That had a lot of sugar in it. Um, but it's kind of interesting where you can sit there. Now I was even looking at my skin on my hands yesterday. I was like, wow. So I'm going to be 60 in July. I'm like thinking, because I used to sunbathe a lot and get out in the sun. I'm not much of a closet person, and it's like I love the heat of the sun. I always have since I was a child, and my skin's been looking really, normal and everything, except for I think the last couple of years, I can see like age coming on. It's natural. What am I going to do? Fight it? No, it's just is. But it makes me think, or reminds me of my grandparents, or my mom, or something when they start noticing it. And here I'm like, in my younger years, I'm just like, well, it's just age, it's natural, right? But now here I'm sitting in that position, going, wow, it's kind of noticeable. But what do you expect? I'm almost 6. I'm 59 and 7 months old. So then, if you think about it, um, if you add the 9 months that I was in the womb, still growing, I mean, I think spiritually wise, if we look back then that far, so add 9 more months on it. So I think that And from that perspective, I think that we'd all be like 9 months, or if we're earlier, how many months until we were birthed out of the womb. Out of the womb. I think that might be, um, I don't know what's going to happen next. But I think I do know what's happening next. There's going to be a divide. There's going to be a divide. I see the divide happening now, because there's one side that's very upset. There's one side that's got the people doing criminal acts, um, like they're puppets. It's just bizarre, how they're blinded. It's like when I was talking about, that in, it's like in the Kingsman movie, right? When that other guy at the end, the evil guy, flips on the red switch, um, the AI takes over. And remember, 19 is AI. So those who did, is they have a certificate, right? So they're certified. Oh my gosh, that's the mark. It's got to be the mark because it's a barcode. Oh goodness. Oh, I mean, it's nothing to laugh about. It's freaky, but again, this is where we're at because, like I was saying about my family, they don't believe it. That it is. They don't see anything, and I think the reason why is because they got it, and to where they're being controlled. Now, they're being controlled. And if we look at the world the way it is now, it's like, when was it? Was it last year that they said, or the year before that? I can't remember when they turned on the AI system. Um, I think it was around that time the majority of the people just started kind of losing it. I don't know. I should check into that. But anyway, I'm kind of roasting right here, and people are out walking around. So I'm going to get out and get my walk. Have a great day, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday.